Just some quick gaming news. 2 links down below to credit where I'm getting my information from. So this November the 5th will mark 4 years since Forza Horizon 5 came out, and Xbox CEO Phil Spencer said, and I quote, "I'm excited to share that players will get to celebrate 25 years of Xbox with a new Fable, Forza, Gears of War E-Day, and a return of a classic that's been with us since the beginning. And then in 2026, it'll mark a quarter of a century since the release of the original first Xbox." I don't know if it's going to be a Horizon or just the Forza Motorsport. The last one was very controversial for sure. I like the Forza Motorsport series as a whole, but I'm definitely a much bigger fan of the Horizon series just for my own taste. And the other thing I wanted to talk to you about really briefly is that according to, and it helps if I remember his name, basically somebody that works at Koei Tecmo that was behind a couple of games when it comes to Wild Hearts and Dragon Quest Builders 2. He was the director. He said, and I quote, "Takuto Endagawa, the producer," there we go, of Koei Tecmo's Wild Heart, said that while it's usually difficult to generalize about the power of the Switch 2, there's a lot of characteristic when it comes to raw computing power, so it could be hard to really generalize. But he is very confident that the power of the Switch 2 is actually closer to that of a Series S Xbox than a PS4, which is actually a compliment. At first, I was like, hey, really? And then I was like, whoa. Series S, generally speaking, is more powerful and capable than a PS4. So that is actually pretty wild when you think about the size of a Switch 2, how small it is, and that is basically an Xbox Series S in the palm of your hands. I mean, to me, that's absolutely phenomenal. It truly is. Even the original Switch, up until recent years, a lot of people would talk about, such a weak thing. Oh, it's old hardware, blah, blah. But really, when you think about it, the fact that it could run Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and all these other games, still look good, run adequately, I'll use that word, is really something to behold when it's really not much bigger than, my phone, really. Well, a little bit bigger. You know what I mean? Like 2 phones, whatever. It's very impressive. So that gave me a little bit of extra hope, only because that means now that a lot of third-party games, when they release games, they're usually not forced, but they're told, hey, if you run it for the Xbox Series X, I want you to also be running on the S. Then in that case, right, it should be more or less, sort of, kind of, not really, on par with being able to just port it to the Switch 2. We should be able to see some more games, which is why it is a possibility that we'll see games such as the like of Call of Duty coming out to the Switch 2. And that's all I wanted to share with you today. So as always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm, so they say, in trying to make me a little bit more relevant in the search results when people are looking shit up online. It's a lot more than just a happy feel-good moment that I get seeing 2 or 3 likes on one of my videos. And if you didn't like it, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs down. I'll bend it in half. I'll twist it. And I'll snap it where the sun don't shine. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, naturally that'd be great. But if not, thanks for stopping by anyways. Take care, and maybe I'll see some of you in the next video. Bye for now.